Hello, my name is Jonah Levenberg, and I'm the Director of Food Services here at the Harry and Rose Samson Family JCC. It's my pleasure to present you with this week's Moment of Torah. The parsha this week is Parshat Toldot, which is a really interesting parsha for me because there's food involved. This parsha continues the story of the beginnings of the Jewish people from Abraham through the binding of Isaac and the subsequent marriage of Isaac to Leah and Rebekah. We start the story with Rebekah praying to God after 20 years of marriage to bless her with children because she was unable to conceive. After hearing her prayers, Rebekah became pregnant, and the story continues on to tell us about the fighting of these two children in her womb, starting with what would become the story of Toldot and the birthright of the people of Israel. Rebekah gave birth to twins. The first child was born with a full head of hair that was red, and his name was Esau. Trailing very closely behind, with his hand gripping the ankle of his brother, was Jacob, which means heel. We continue on in the story to learn more about the two brothers. Esau, the firstborn, was Isaac's favorite son. He was a hunter, gatherer, and put food on the table. Jacob, the secondborn, was actually Rebekah's favorite, was a quiet man who spent his time studying and learning. Now the important part, the food. Esau just spent a great deal of time in the fields hunting and gathering, and brought home all of the animals that he had killed. He found his brother making soup, similarly to what I'm doing here. And he says to his brother, "Give me some soup, I'm hungry." Jacob only agreed on one condition, that his brother give up his birthright and allow Jacob, him, to carry on the future of their family, which would of course become the future of the Jewish people. Esau, without hesitation, agreed and enjoyed his soup, which the Midrash tells us was a red lentil soup, similarly to the red hair that he has, and the lentil soup because Abraham had just passed away that day, and it's the circle of life. This started what would become the more known part of the story, where Rebekah helps her son Jacob disguise himself as his brother Esau to fool his father Isaac into receiving the blessing of the firstborn. While Isaac at first was very upset about this switch, he began to understand the importance of Jacob receiving his birthright and carrying on the future of the Jewish people. Jacob, fearing for his life from Esau, fled and became the first wandering Jew. I hope you enjoyed my Minute of Torah, and I wish you and your family a Shabbat Shalom.